Bottle.
Okay.
All right. Hey guys. So we're gonna make some banana muffins with chocolate chips. It's actually a banana bread recipe from my grandmother. And I add chocolate chips because my children will like them better that way. And since it's a bread recipe, I make it into muffins because it cooks faster. And I know I mentioned on Instagram that I might make cookies, but I walked into my kitchen and I saw these sad looking bananas that needed some help. So I decided, why not make banana muffins instead? And in the magic of television, I've already baked half the recipe so that you guys could see what they look like when they're finished. But I just wanted to see you guys today. I hope that you are coping with your stay-at-home order. It looks like Facebook is getting wonky on us. I hope you guys can see what's happening. See, I wore my glasses so I could see you guys join me. All right, it looks like our connection's been coming in and out, so I'm going to tell you again what we're doing. I'm going to share with you a banana bread recipe, but we are going to make it into banana muffins. What is with this connection? All right, I'm going to look at this and see what it says. I'm sorry, people. You can thank Charter. Hi, who's joining me? Why won't it say? Can you tell me who you are? Lori, hi. Lori, Charter's acting funky, so will you tell me? Hi, Tia. All right, I wore my glasses so I can see you guys and tell you I love you. Hi, guys. So we are making my grandmother's banana bread recipe, but we are gonna make it into banana muffins and add chocolate chips because chocolate's good. And the whole reason I did this, instead of making cookies like I originally had said, is because I walked in the kitchen and saw these and said, well, let's salvage those before they hit the garbage because, hey, going to the grocery store is interesting at best. Guys, if that gets too awful with the internet connection being wonky, I can stop it and try and hook up to cellular. If it's bad, will you tell me, please? And I already did half the recipe, so you can see how fabulous they look. Anyway, it's super simple. They cook in like 20 minutes, which is crazy easy. So I'm going to show you how we do this. The recipe calls for 3/4 of a cup of butter, softened, and I cheated. I put it in the microwave at 30% power and softened it up because I had this last minute idea to hop on here and show you how to do this. So you can do that. You don't have to spend 5 hours waiting on it to get soft on the countertop because, like I tell you all the time, this is food. Don't stress out about it. Like I'm stressing over that internet connection apparently not working like we'd like. Then you need a half a cup of sugar, 2 cups of flour, 4 bananas. I'm going to put all this on there so you don't have to write it down. I'll make it where you can print it too on the blog. 2 eggs. Let's see, what else? Oh, 3/4 of a cup of salt and 3/4 of a cup of salt. That'd be really salty. 3/4 of a teaspoon of salt and a teaspoon of baking soda, a teaspoon of vanilla, and a cup of chocolate chips. So the thing about making muffins is you want to cream together your butter and your sugar, then cream in your eggs, then break in your bananas and whip those in there together. And then you're going to whisk your flour, your baking soda, and your salt before you add that in. And then they're done, okay? So let's put these together. Let's see, is it still working? Okay, you guys haven't complained, so I'm just gonna get busy. So here's my softened butter, and like I said, I cheated. I softened this in the microwave on 30% power because, you know, patience is a virtue, and don't pray for that because life will get even more stressful than what we have right now. And I'm gonna cream together my sugar and my butter. And you don't have to see this, you can hear it and all that, but I'll show you how it looks in the end. So I'm gonna whip this together really quick. So that worked out really quick. I whipped that together. I'm going to add my egg. So since I did half the recipe already so you could see the finished product, I typically would be adding 2 eggs here, but I'm just adding 1 because I split this up for the magic of television. I'm so glad you guys got to hop on. So I creamed together my sugar and my butter, and I've added my egg. Now I'm going to add my bananas. Now the whole recipe calls for 4 ripe bananas. It's interesting, I was reading a cookbook and the girl baked her bananas that she had oiled. They were actually not super ripe bananas. She baked them in the oven for like 20 to 30 minutes on 350 degrees to get them nice and brown. And it was for a banana pudding recipe. It was the craziest thing I'd ever seen. I have tried it. It's for a recipe I'm working on. You guys will see that at some point, but not right away. So I'm gonna mash these up a little bit with my mixer. You know, we take such care in what we're doing around here. I'm gonna whip these in. Now you guys could mash those ahead of time, but that just messes up another bowl, and who wants the extra work, right? So I have 2 cups of flour, my salt and my baking powder. That's baking soda actually. And I'm gonna whisk these together so that that's incorporated really well. So I'm gonna add my dry ingredients to my wet ingredients. Now I wanna know how everybody's holding up with your safer at home orders that you've been given. I'll just tell you, the sun is the thing that helps me. When the sunshine comes out, I go outside because I need daylight to really help me get through this time. I need to go on walks, I need to be outside, work in my flower bed, work in my kitchen. We'll say my family's been eating pretty good. So, now that batter has come together really nicely. I'm gonna take these off of here, clean up my mess a little bit. I'm gonna show you this, and I need to get a spatula. I want you to see what I've done here. So here's my batter. Can you guys see that? It's nice and thick. And I'm gonna fold in my vanilla. See how fancy I measure? I need a teaspoon of vanilla. I'm gonna measure it in the cap because you know what? Like I tell you all the time, this is cooking. You really can't mess it up. It's gonna taste good. So try not to sweat it. It's always gonna taste so much better than what you can buy at the store. It's gonna cost you less than what you can buy at the store. And people are gonna appreciate the effort you've gone to. So add your chocolate chips, fold those in so that they're evenly distributed. And if you're just joining us, I made half of this recipe ahead of time. I just split it down the middle because I always want you guys to see the finished product. And I think everyone in my neighborhood is working on Charter's internet today, which is why it's being ugly and cutting in and out on you guys. So I apologize. Maybe I need to tell them that they're not allowed to be on the internet when I'm trying to show you what we're doing for our videos. So today is Valentine's Day according to our muffin liners, but it's not like I could buy special ones for you because I'm on a quarantine. So I have a cookie scoop. This is my secret weapon for making pretty muffins and cupcakes. It makes it super simple. I don't make a big mess on my muffin tin here. I take a scoop and I scrape it on the side of my bowl and I drop it in. And all of a sudden, I have these cute little muffins and they're all the same size. And I'm thinking, yeah, it was on one of the meatball recipes I put on the blog. I linked one of these scoopers. It was probably a different size for the meatballs. So when I post this, I will post one this size. I have 3 of these, I believe, in different sizes. And I use them all the time for all kinds of things. And I'll go ahead and tell you, this ended up making 22 muffins with this size scoop I was using. I think it holds about 1/3, maybe 1/4 cup. You know, I didn't measure it. It doesn't really matter. I don't sweat that stuff. But anyway, who's joining us? Kathy Sanderson. Hi, honey. And Lila. My friends I haven't seen in forever. I'm so glad you guys joined in. Kathy, I hope you guys are doing okay in Alabama. Haven't seen you in forever. Anyway, friends, I'm going to stick this in the oven. Wipe my hands off on this towel, and I'm going to show you what these look like when they're finished, okay? Because, you know, magic of TV, I have to show you how they turn out. So, there they go. I'm going to turn the timer on for 20 minutes. If we did this as a bread, this would take 50 minutes to an hour. And I have that kind of patience for some things, but not for this. So, here they are, all finished. Don't they look pretty? Now, after these have been cooling for just a few minutes, you want to take these out and sit them on a rack to cool. But I want to show you how brown and lovely they are. It's because they're made with real butter. No margarine here. I will say my grandmother's original recipe called for margarine, but I'm all about real milk fats. I like the real deal, so that's what we have. And look how lovely and delicious those are. Might have to have a little bite. Oh, so good. All right. So my friends, I will post the recipe for my grandmother's banana bread that we have made into banana muffins with chocolate chips very soon. It will be on the blog. I can quickly post a copy of it on Facebook if you know how to copy and paste that so you can print it. And I'm just happy to see you guys. I hope you stay encouraged as we are in this interesting time, but please stay safe, take care of yourself and your families, and know that we'll be past this before we know what's happened if we'll take care of ourselves and each other. I love you guys. I'm praying for your health and your families, and I hope to see you guys back here soon. I'm planning a video for chicken piccata. It might be for another group, and then me post the video here so you guys can watch too. But they're always going to be posted to YouTube on my YouTube channel, and they'll always be on the blog so you guys can always find them there. But anyway, I love you guys. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you soon. Let's see if